Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you all are fine and enjoying your online classes, especially in rainy season. Dear students, this is your S.st teacher and today we are going to learn our new topic, the Mughals, from our previous lesson, which is Muslim rule in the subcontinent, from our social study book 4, and our page number is 78. So you have to open your page number 78. Students, let's discuss our objectives first. Students, you will be able to describe the achievements of Mughal empires and you will be able to describe the impact of Mughal empires on subcontinent. Students, in our previous lesson, we learned about the Delhi Sultanate and Ibrahim Lodi was the last king of Delhi Sultanate. Ibrahim Lodi had become the successor in the Lodi dynasty, but there was some nobles in the court who wanted his brother to come to the throne. His uncle Daulat Khan asked Babur to help him in removing Ibrahim Lodi. Students, Babur had come well prepared for battle with 12,000 well-trained soldiers. Babur was a better general and the large army of Ibrahim Lodi was defeated at Panipat in 1526 CE. Students, Babur was now the founder of the Mughal Empire in India, which stretched from Afghanistan in the west to Gwalior in the east. Babur died in 1530 CE. His son Humayun then came to the throne. He was defeated by S.st Suri, an Afghan general, and Humayun then fled to Persia and lived there until they recovered his kingdom in 1555 CE. When S.st Suri died after falling off his horse, Akbar came to the throne. After the passing away of his father Humayun, he was among the most successful of the Mughal emperors and ruled till 1605. He was a brilliant ruler and general and further expanded the empire. He was followed by Jahangir, who ruled till 1627. His son Shah Jahan built the famous Taj Mahal as the tomb for his wife Mumtaz Mahal. He became ill and his sons locked him inside the Red Fort in Delhi. Aurangzeb, his son, came to the throne in 1658. He was an excellent general and during his reign he had extended the empire to the largest limits. Students, he was given constant trouble from the Marathas and the Rajputs. When he died in 1707, the Mughal Empire was at its weakest. Students, now it's time to read our text from our page number 78. As you can see at the top of the page, the famous Arab traveller Ibn Battuta had lived at the court of Muhammad Tughlaq and has left an interesting account of his stay in India. In 1398, Delhi was attacked by the armies of Taimur, who was Taimur the Mongol warlord. He destroyed Delhi and killed thousands of people. Students, as we have discussed in the video, that was the end of Delhi Sultanate. Then came Mughals. The first was Babur, then Humayun. S.st Suri defeated Babur, and after the death of S.st Suri, Humayun recovered his kingdom. And after Humayun, there was Akbar, then Jahangir, then Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb. Students, when the Delhi Sultanate weakened, the north of the subcontinent was once again broken up into small kingdoms. Then in 1526, the king of Kabul, Babur, marched into India with a well-trained army of only 12,000 men, but they were well-trained. Babur was a brilliant general and he defeated Ibrahim Lodi's much larger army on the plain of Panipat. Babur was also a descendant of the Mongols, now known as Mughals. He is the founder of the Mughal Empire in the subcontinent. So who is the founder of Mughal Empire? That is Babur, which stretched from Afghanistan in the west to Gwalior in the east. Babur died in 1530 and was succeeded by his son Humayun. But Humayun was a weak ruler who was defeated by an Afghan general, S.st Suri, in 1514. Humayun lived in exile in Persia and recovered his kingdom in 1555 after S.st death. Humayun's son Akbar was the greatest of all the Mughal kings. Akbar ruled capably from 1556 to 1605. He expanded the empire and was known to be a brilliant general who never lost a battle. Akbar was followed by his son Jahangir, who ruled from 1605 to 1627. After him came Shah Jahan, who built the world-famous Taj Mahal. Students, now open your page number 79, and at the top of the page you can see Shah Jahan ruled from 1628 to 1658. When he fell very ill, his son Aurangzeb took over the Mughal throne. Shah Jahan was put under the house arrest and he died in 1666. Aurangzeb ruled from 1658 to 1707. He extended the Mughal Empire to its largest limits. But he was often at war with Rajputs and Marathas, which weakened the empire. Student, now we will discuss the impact of Mughal Empire on the subcontinent. The Mughal kings did much for the subcontinent. They united many small states into a huge empire. They set up a proper system of government and administration. Student, what is administration? I think you know about the government, but what is administration is the skill to deal with public matters and to handle all the public affairs. They looked after the welfare of their subjects and respected their religious beliefs. During the reign, the Mughal introduced a marvelous culture to the region. Many great buildings were constructed and gardens were laid. Literature, poetry, music, and art flourished. The Mughals were tolerant rulers, particularly Akbar and Jahangir. The Mughal Empire was world famous for its wealth and culture. Students, hope you enjoyed today's lesson and learning about Mughals. I suggest you to research about Mughals more on internet, and you can discover more about the Mughals and their impact to the subcontinent.